Hello again, everybody. This is Paul Gerald with Groundhopper Soccer Guides, and this is just a quick video on seeing a game at Wembley Stadium. A little bit about the stadium, where it is, how to get there, and how to enjoy a proper day out at Wembley. So the stadium is called Wembley because that's where it is. It's a neighborhood in the northwest part of London, and it is the official national stadium of the United Kingdom. So in America, we don't have this idea that all of the championship games, everything of great significance happens at the same place. But that is the case with Wembley Stadium. Cup finals, playoff finals, etc. If you're playing at Wembley, you are playing for a trophy. So this is what they mean when they talk about or sing about going to Wembley. The exception to this is the FA Cup semi-finals are also at Wembley Stadium. They used to be all over the country in neutral venues. But since the Football Association spent about $900 million rebuilding Wembley Stadium, they have to pay for it somehow, so they moved their semifinal games into Wembley Stadium. So it holds about 90,000 people. As you can see, it is a glorious, enormous stadium. And this is from the stadium tour, which I highly recommend. Anytime there's not a game or concert or something at Wembley, you can go out and take the stadium tour, and it is definitely recommended. Also recommended, no matter what game you are going to see at Wembley, go down to Trafalgar Square the night before or the day of the game and just see which group of supporters has taken over Trafalgar Square and turned it into a drunken carnival. In this case, this is Scotland supporters in town for a World Cup qualifier against England at Wembley. They lost the game 3-0, but they won the Battle of Trafalgar Square. Where is Wembley? It's up in the northwest part of London, depending on how you go, maybe 30 to 40 minutes out from central London on public transit. You can also see it, by the way, on approach into Heathrow Airport. If you look out towards the right side of the plane, usually, as you're approaching Heathrow, the distinctive feature is that arch over the top. So how do you get there? There's really kind of two ways to do it, and it depends on which side of the stadium you're headed for. Typically, groups of supporters will get about 30,000 tickets for each club at a game at Wembley, and they are assigned one end of the stadium, and then they tend to route their fans towards that side of the stadium on public transit. So if you're going to the north side of the stadium, you want to take the underground to Wembley Park from King's Cross. That is actually the Metropolitan line. And this is also the traditional way of arriving and walking up Wembley Way, as it is called, from the Wembley Park station. It's all very festive. I was there for a Southampton versus Chelsea FA Cup semi-final. So 30,000 Chelsea fans and 30,000 Southampton fans all enjoying the day out in the sun, although Chelsea fans enjoyed it quite a bit more. This is a look walking up Wembley Way at night before that England-Scotland game. You can see the arch is all lit up red and white for England. Okay, so the other way to get there is if you're headed for the south end of the stadium. And actually, this is the way I prefer to go anyway. And that is from Marylebone Station, as you can see down there by Regent's Park. And here you can take the Chiltern Railway instead of the Underground to the station called Wembley Stadium, where it's less than a 10-minute walk to the south side of the stadium. The reason I like this, a couple of things. One is the train's very comfortable and goes straight there. They have express trains that take about 10 minutes on game days. And also because there's a lovely pub, actually, with pretty good food and a festive atmosphere at Marylebone Station. So check that out. Hop on your train, bound for Wembley Stadium, and be sure and stop at the Green Man Pub. This is near the south end of the stadium, and usually is one club or another is the designated team for the Green Man Pub. It's a great tradition to go to the Green Man, hang out in the yard out there, the garden as they call it. Here it looks quite peaceful, and here you can see, I believe these are probably Watford fans who have taken over probably for a playoff final. Be sure and check out the Green Man Pub. Eventually walk over to the stadium. Pay your respects to the great Bobby Moore, captain of the 1966 World Cup winning England side. And here we're going to have a little walk into the stadium. This is actually from the concourse level where we sell hospitality packages here at Groundhopper Soccer Guides. Check the video there for the description about how tickets and hospitality packages work. And as you can see, the seats that we sell are in the middle tier here. And here you are walking into Wembley Stadium a little while before kickoff between Southampton and Chelsea at an FA Cup semi-final. Here they are right before the game, and having a good time singing and waving their flags. This is the fun thing about Wembley is, generally speaking, everybody's super excited to be there. Southampton wasn't too excited on this particular day. You can see empty seats actually in the Southampton section. They kind of knew what was coming, and in fact, they were right, 2-0 Chelsea. But still, 90,000 people or thereabouts, all in their colors and waving their flags. It's a terrific scene if you get to go to a game at Wembley. It's not so terrific getting out of the game at Wembley. People straggle in over several hours before the game, and then afterwards 90,000 people all head for the train stations at the same time. This is walking over to Wembley Park Station, where they have these wonderful red stop and green go signs so that they kind of herd you along like sheep or like water through floodgates or something. I don't know. Eventually you get up to Wembley Park. As you can see, quite a scene trying to get in there. This is looking back once I got up to the station. You can see the stadium off in the distance there. So getting out of there can be a hassle and can take quite a while, but it is worth it to be at Wembley Stadium. In this case for a World Cup qualifier, but for FA Cup semifinals, FA Cup final, playoff promotion finals, it is always a good time out at Wembley Stadium. So check us out at groundhopperguides.com. Check the description below for some more information, and we'll see you at the grounds.